the Free Flow Act.
Almost 2 years ago, Bill Boyd, who was the minister responsible for the GTH, sat down with CBC to talk about what's become known as the GTH land deal. CBC asked why the GTH paid so much more for that land than what government appraisals said it was worth. Boyd said that's because this man, Anthony Marquardt, a Regina developer who's also with the Regina Pats ownership group, had an appraisal that said the land was worth much more.
So there's a pretty big risk to the taxpayer, I would say, that if we expropriated, that it would be challenged at some point in the future in a court. That appraisal would be presented at that point, and we could lose.
But a new email obtained through access to information seems to tell a different story, says the NDP's Nicole Saar. The email was written in November 2013, just as negotiations with Marquardt were underway. Boyd's advisor, Laurie Pusher, had just received a copy of Marquardt's high-value appraisal. He emailed it to Boyd and Joe Donlevy, Premier Brad Wall's chief of staff. Pusher said that appraisal makes a case for our position. Saar says it looks like that group already knew what it wanted to pay for the land, and Marquardt's appraisal was merely the justification.
Looks like they were retroactively trying to find a way to justify this valuation. So what they used was a fishy-looking appraisal. They pushed that through.
Donlevy and Pusher both acknowledged that Marquardt's appraisal helped them make Boyd's case to a cabinet committee. But none of them addressed the questions around their apparent pre-existing position that Marquardt should be paid more than government appraisals said. Donlevy and Pusher also said they did not brief the Premier about Marquardt's appraisal. But last November, Wall indicated he knew exactly what was going on.
They're going to keep the Premier's office updated on all of the projects, especially one as large and as important as the Global Transportation Hub. I'm just telling you this, Jeff. I was there through this whole process. I know what was intended and what wasn't. I know where
CBC asked Wall for an interview about this email today, but his office failed to reply. Jeff Leo, CBC News, Regina.